Hello and welcome back to more Neverwinter Nights 2. Where we are going into the ancient druid grove where, well, it seems like there's something amiss, according to our new druid friend Elena. Actually, we did not look at Elena's spellbook. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, so she can't use the instant healing spells. I think we can keep the book as it is right now for varied reasons. But I do think that we are going to be switching that out once we leave this place. Because things like dominate animals, really not too useful outside of this area, really. Oh, hello there, wolfies. Yeah, and she is wearing the, I've given her like the, because officially I can actually give her like full plate mail even. But according to proper D&D rules, druids are not supposed to wear armors that are not made of natural materials. So right now I'll just put her in leathers. Oh, and we have a fight here that I think we might actually want to use a bit of spell casting on. Ah, we don't have that spell anymore. Okay, let's actually just get her badger friend out. Now, if Kelgar was like mentioning like boots in the last episode, I don't think he has time for tanning, but I mean, if it cuts through a good meal, these are some tasty boars. Okay, well. Oh, I also, yes, should maybe for Elena go for a new portrait. As nice as her actually updated face model is, we do have actually other portraits for her. There we go. A little bit more fitting, I think, yes. With the whole sense of the party. Alright, so I think actually go heal Nishka a little bit. Was that on Nishka? I'm now confused. Or did she just heal herself? I think she just accidentally healed herself. Well, that tracks.
Yes?
I will also start to need to replace the remove disease spell once we're out of here and don't, you know, have to directly deal with diseases. But yes,
These wolves, they were slaughtered, and not for food, but out of bloodlust. Is this why the animals attacked us? Whatever is wrong must be here in the glade. I thought the Circle of the Mare would be aware of any disturbance here. But now it seems the task must fall to us.
Why? Let's just go. I'm done stopping through these groves and animals, and letting her pick the trail.
I do think Ali is right. We should see what is actually wrong and stop whatever is wrong to restore the beauty of this place once again.
You have my thanks. I would hate for whatever pursues us to be at our back.
Oh, hello there, wolfies. And epic badgers! Oh dear.
Let us press the attack.
Can we also get epic badger? We apparently can't get epic badger, whatever. Probably still somewhat bugged or something. So I am tempted to actually use some, you know, magic here. Because these badgers look nasty. Oh, they're actually not that bad. Okay.
We've got company over here.
Well, yes, they're epic badgers. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom! Alright, so where else? I think this is actually the path out. Okay, so we are actually going to investigate this further. So we will go the other path and go deeper into this druidy grove. Oh, that's a big bear. Oh, that's an angry big bear. Let's see if we can, you know, mess with his brain. Did it work? That sounded like it worked a little bit. Yes, something did happen to it. Yeah, I think it's quite easy to hit now.
Elodie, you are here.
Talking bear!
Kaelin?
I came here. Came to try and find you, Eleni. To try and escape the mare. To seek refuge here.
The mayor? What is wrong?
The mare. It speaks with different voice now. Its waters, once clear to the circle, are now dark and run deep. So deep.
What do you mean?
That's
Where are the
weird.
others? The rest of the circle?
Probably symbolic.
Vashni and the others. They are lost. Only you remain. I thought I could find you, or Nevan, but what claims the mare overtook me, clouded my vision with shadows and blood, trapped me in this form. Do not return to the mare, Eleni. Do not, or you shall fall to its corruption, as I did.
Kaelil, he's dead. It was he that caused such unrest
I'm
here,
sorry for your loss.
and why the animals attacked us.
He mentioned something about the circle.
Yes, the Circle of the Mare. I have been away for some time. Kaelil and I were part of the Circle of Merdelane, the Mare of Dead Men. If the elders, if Vashni is lost, and Nevan is lost, I have been away too long. But this would explain why I could not feel the circle any longer. And as for the land, but we should press on. I promise to lead you to Highcliff and to safety. And so far this path has proved longer than I wished. Farewell, Kaelil.
Honestly, not that much
May
longer.
you rest, and may the glade become peaceful again.
I hope so as well. We freed him from his madness. I guess you could call it that. And this is a dead end? Yeah, this is a dead end. Oh, turn around. We can actually probably use some healing magic right here. Because we don't really need to remove diseases just yet, I think. It's good to be a cleric. Alright, so now we head on towards the, yeah, out of here and towards Highcliff. So that was the Maiden's Glade, and on to Highcliff then. I'm not sure this was all that much faster.
You're risking your entire ship by going out there, Captain. Ignore me if you will, but at least listen to your own men.
We're leaving port right now.
That sounds like drunken Thomas. Have fun.
Neverwinter, especially not a pack of lizard folk. What are you lot just standing there for? Bring up the sails! Man the oars!
The fool is risking a ship worth 10 times the cargo he's carrying. And for what? For the sake of a few extra gold for an early delivery.
Well, why did you try, sailing the seas is always risky, I've heard the stories.
Aye, but he's trying to set sail when we've got lizard folk going out of their way to sink every boat coming out of this village. A good captain is a fool to think he can sail out without drawing the attention of the lizards.
Harbor Master! Out there! Looks like the lizard folk have themselves another victim.
You look a little bit too joyful about that. Guess you'd like to be proven right. It's actually a pretty decent sinking animation.
And I think we've all learned a lesson here. If I say it's too dangerous to sail, it's too dangerous to sail. All right, lads, see what we can do to help those sailors. Let's just hope the lizard folk let them swim ashore. Sorry, but
they are hungry bunch.
Here. Some of the other sailors should be able to fill you in.
Can we maybe help? Rescuing people? You know, that might be drowning to death. Yeah, well. I guess we got a bunch of them on shore. Oh, how nice. So this blocked off. Let's see. There's a half-orc over there named Grishnak. Let's have a chat with him, big boy. Hello there, Grishnak. Oh, it seems that all our stuff is refilled, which does give us a point. Let's actually look at our spell list now that we don't need to remove disease right away. Weapon of energy. Damage in addition to its other type. Scimitar, flaming burst lets you do fire damage on hits on a critical hit. The weapon can deal acid, cold, electricity, or fire damage chosen at the time of the casting. That is nice. How long does it last? 1 round of levels, and not very long. A weapon of the deity. +1 in charm bonus, attack rolls, and has the additional keen value. Keen is very good. Also 1 round a level. Well, this is 10 minutes a level, so this is actually quite a bit better that way. But only can be done on blunt weapons. Awakened Sin? What is that? Subject immediately takes 1d6 point of blunt damage per cast level and is stunned for 1 round. So this fear, good. A command for repentance issues from your mouth, carrying the power of the spell. A crushing feeling of guilt that grew within the while you cast the spell issue to project your feelings onto the target. Okay, interesting, but that doesn't seem like Denzon's type of deal. Visage of the Deity. 1 round a level. I think this is yeah, this is very fitting. Though on the plus side, does it really help us that much? Ooh, magic vestment is very good. Let's at least memorize 1 magic vestment. So, what else about this? Searing light is not too bad. And that 1d3 per caster level, construct 1d6, and others 1d8 per 2 caster levels. That's not too bad. Energy, prayer. One round a level again. That's a bit short. What is Cloak of Bravery? Basically protection from fear. I am not that concerned with that right about now. I think a prayer is nice, as it's a bonus to, as well as a penalty to enemies. And I think we do need like 1 nice attack spell to go with this. So I think I'll take the. Actually, is this this Awakened Sin one? Is that? Yeah, that is enchantment. Okay, I think we'll try the Awakened Sin spell. And yeah, Eleni, we need to look at her spell book, because honestly, dominate animals is not that important. Call lightning is really good, we'll keep that in. Hold animal, not that important. Lesser the spell, not that important. Entangle, not great. Light we don't need. Honestly, she can just get on the level 0, she can just get healing stuff. And then otherwise, what shall we have for level 1? Sleep is actually quite good, so I'll put another sleep in here. So then we get to level 2. So there's a lot of new spells in the mod that I'm using that I don't know, so... Tripfine is not that great, I know that one. What's Primal Hunter? Back to the time where I was a constant struggle, you gain a +5 tumble check. That's not that important. Do we have an enlarged animal here? No, just reduce animal. Oh, well, that's not so handy. If we can enlarge her like a little thing, our animal companion, that would be good. I don't think we should focus too much on that. Frost Breath. Now a cone attack of, yeah. It's not that bad, yeah. Okay, let's go with 2 of the cold spells. And then on level 3, I am tempted to just go for another cold lightning, though there are other options. Call Frost, is that pretty much the same? Yeah, it is. Hypothermia. Let's see, does this only target enemies? All enemies in the area, and Cold Frost, also all enemies. Now let's vary it up. Let's get Cold Frost and Cold Lightning. It's kind of going to become a cold caster. Yes. Okay, Grishnak. Don't know why you got this little jabble, but
Yo, strange looking group. What you want?
So, what is going on here?
You're not hurt then? No ships to Neverwinter. Hell, no ship in and out of Highcliff till they stop the lizard folks and their sabotaging. Or just stand and watch here while the men try to repair the Double Eagle. Again! We tossed nets down the water last time, hoping to catch us some lizards. Didn't work. Those lizards just cut their way through the nets and damaged the ship anyhow. Clever beasties, I'll give them that.
Where are these lizard folk coming from then?
No one knows. Village elder's been poking around and our captain been digging up rumors over at the inn. Nothing as of yet though. Plus people are nervous cause one of the villagers went missing last night. All sorts of rumors flying about just about undead and other nonsense. Things have just gotten all in a big mess right now.
Well, this is an important question. Where is the inn?
Middle of village, naturally, you can't miss it. Lot of drunken crewmen there while we wait till it's safe to get to sail.
Alright. I'll be going now. So I don't think you're going to trust like a lot of money with this guy. Honestly, I think he would refuse anyway, because, you know, we saw that sailing out despite risk is not going to happen. Highcliff. Well, it is on a high cliff, so. Nice town. Hey, kitty. Pet. Hello, sailor.
Well now, what's this then? A traveling circus?
Easy now. One of them is a harborman. Wow, they've good eyes to just see that.
Harborman, eh? Like I care what swamp farmers can do. Seems to me the making of a joke here in you. For a dwarf, a tree whisperer, a demon, and a swamp-smelling harborman walk into the tavern.
He is very perceptive to just have guessed that Adelaide is a druid.
Well, no, it seems like I may have walked in, but seems like someone's about to go flying out.
I think we can go with the second one. Seems like these men are in bad need of a lesson.
Oh no, you're talking my language. Come on, let's see how these fools are taking an early nap.
This is ridiculous. There's no reason to fight. Too late. We made the mistake of letting Calgar open his mouth. Come on, let's get this trouble over with. How often does this happen? Trust me, things were slowing down a bit before we came here. Now it's about back to normal.
I think we've had enough of this one.
So this is a little bit more than a lesson. This is murder in the streets. With weapons drawn and everything.
Now that was a fine bit of sport, wasn't it?
You murdered 4 people. We murdered 4 people. In the street. Well, it did turn out alright, I admit. Well, that's not because it didn't turn out alright. The brawl was fun. It did feel good, I guess.
Course it did! We make a good fighting team!
We didn't need to fight, Calgar. Next time, raid it in. It's hard to steal from someone when they think you're going to attack them. If we're done making more enemies, let's move on.
Yes, agreed. Let's go. Fun! I say we try to find another tavern. There's bound to be more drunks needing a punch or two.
You murdered them with your axe. You are a psychopath. But I guess the game doesn't acknowledge that we just murdered people. For making a slight insult. Alright, Captain Flynn.
Hey, if you don't mind, I'm trying to drink... Actually, that's not the right voice for him. If you don't mind, I'm trying to drown my sorrows here. Are you the captain of the Doubled Eagle?
Captain of the ship can't sail, that's me. Here's to rub my salt in my wounds, are you?
Sound like you have had quite a bit of drink.
And what would you do if you were about to lose 1,000 gold in cargo?
I wouldn't know. I've never been in the position to lose that much money.
I hope you never do. It's depressing. Makes you want to become a farmer. I'll tell you, nothing worse than wishing to become a farmer. Let's not pick a fight again.
Farming really isn't so bad.
Hey? Oh wait, I can smell the swamp from you. You're off from Rest Harbor, are you? I thought you recognized that smell. It's like peat moss on your clothes.
I hate to tell you, but he's right. We are going to have to do something about that odor of yours.
I happen to use very fine perfume. Well, I guess I have been running low a bit. I'm surprised you can smell anything, Calgar. Your breath being what it is. I think peat moss smells very nice. It sure beats the inside of the village tavern.
Where you get this bunch? Don't often see a tiefling and a dwarf together, and with the wood elf too. Takes all kinds, I guess. So, my father Dagan said you could help me get to Neverwinter. Dagan, eh? Still playing farmer in that swamp village, is he? I'll be happy to grant you passage, but you can see we're all stuck here now. No ships in and out of Highcliff on account of the attacks, which means I've got a shipload of cargo rotting in the docks until this mess is sorted. And let me tell you, there's merchants in Neverwinter who'll have me hanging from the gallows if I can't get my cargo there, and soon. How do you know my father? Dagan and I adventured together for a while. You know, crawling around dark tunnels, getting clawed and bitten for just a bit of gold. He wasn't good to have around, always kept calm under the worst of conditions, and always had your back in the fight. I will say that does fit the profile of my father. Keeping calm. Thing is, we both got tired of being punctured by nasties trying to keep us out of their hairs. I had enough gold saved up and got into the shipping business. Sounds like my father led an exciting life. Sure, if you like getting poked and stabbed and shot at. I've had my fill running for my life. Now I get stuck in villages like everyone else. Can't you just repair your ship and leave? We kind of already know you can't. I've already repaired it twice. Each time some lizard folk punches a hole in the hull without so much as a sound. I've got guards posted on watch all day and night, and still it keeps happening, even tried nets. Who knew a walking lizard hated ships so much? There must be a way to prevent these attacks. Maybe if we had one of those many stock cloak mages from Neverwinter. As it is, we're a bunch of farmers and sailors that can't breathe in water. Maybe the lizard will get tired of messing around with his village and move on. In the meantime, you should try the local brew. Terrible stuff, but it gets the job done. Is there anyone else I can speak with about this? I don't know. Try the village elder if you want. Ask someone. He won't be much help. At least he wasn't helping me. But who knows? Maybe you can pry something out of him after all. You got me talking and I'm not really in the mood for chatting. And do you know where these lizard men are coming from? I don't know. If I did, you bet I'd be telling the village elders to go after him. The old man doesn't want to risk the villagers now, so here I am, still. Well, farewell then, and don't get too drunk to leave with the ship. We will solve this. So, let's see, and there we'll talk to him later. Yeah, village elder, that's this grey fellow, Zakan. Sorry, my wife Kara usually does the talking. Oh, I guess this is not the same pillar. Kara, look, your mater has answered our prayers. You probably don't remember me. You saved my life back at the Weeping Willow. Oh, yes, we did. Oh, nice. Well met, it is good to see you again. We do not wish to impose, but we could use some help again. We still have some money. No money necessary. What is wrong? The stories have you assisting many strangers since we last met. I'm grateful for your help. 2 days ago, my son Andrew ran off to Highcliff Castle with one of his friends. They were forbidden to leave the village, but they skipped away without us noticing. It's hard to keep an eye on them all the time, with the troubles about. I see, and they haven't returned? No, it's been days. Wow, okay, kid missing for days. That's quite an issue. We've asked the village elders to send some men to look for them, but he refused to risk anyone searching them for Highcliff's in danger. With Junie's husband disappearing up at the ruins as well, the elder has become too cautious.
We have been hoping for another such as you to be able to help us. I'll look for them. I'm sure they're fine. I can't really say that with a straight face. Oh, thank you! We're both so worried with the attacks on the ships and William disappearing. We've been at a wit's end. Anything you could do to help to happen to the boys. If I find anything, I'll return when I've found them. Why are you wasting time looking for 2 kids? We've more important things to do.
That is a good thing you're not making the decisions, isn't it, Tiefling?
Don't start with me again, dwarf. Very bad party mechanics if you start just referring to each other's character by their race. Look, I know this isn't our problem, but we have to help if I can. Fine, fine. If you want to waste your time, then so will I. Even if I think it's a damn idea. I, for one, approve. The Mere is not an easy place for children. I suspect the wilds of Highcliff are no better. I just hope there's some gold in this for us. My purse isn't as full as I'd like it to be. Yeah, we're not making friends with Nishka here too much. That is quite unfortunate, so I'd like to be, friends with her. Is Pa the village elder? He does wear purple, so he's a fancy man. Oh, you there! A little help, please! And he does have an old man beard. What seems to be the problem? There's noises coming from inside the house. It must be thieves. I'll have a look then. Thank you. My home is one right in front of me. Oh, and do try to be careful, will you? There's a lot of fragile and valuable things in there. Okay. I am not sure if I trust Nishka with this one. So there are some kind of sailor thieves in here.
Quiet, you fools! You'll be making too much noise! Shove off, Daddy. Don't recall no one putting you in charge here. Shove off! Shove off! Taste my steel, dog! I ain't afraid of blast! Into mission! We're hangmen for sure! Stand and fight, cowards! We'll kill them quick and dump them in the sea, none the wiser.
I'll take care of this.
That was not good targeting there. I guess you got one of them, LNA, that's fine. Not I'm gonna slit this guy's throat in his sleep. Yep. Cold blood murder, baby. We do that over little insults in front of the tavern. We're psychopaths. I wonder if you sneaked in there if this would have gone different. I guess Nishka is dealing with that trap. Yeah. Now what to appease Nishka, I think, the thieves might have gotten away with some of the loot. Honestly, that's the valuable stuff that you had trapped. Oh wait, there's another room. We can rob that one. Nishka,
Well.
do your stuff.
Like this lock needs some special attention.
Okay, well, maybe in here is the good stuff. Ah, trap. If you would, milady.
All done. All done.
Ooh, and a magic ring. Ring of resistance. Not a great magic ring, but still. That is worth something. Oh, hello there, Jar. Boom. Alright, old man, I'm afraid the thieves got a lot of your stuff.
I thought I heard fighting in there, and is that blood on you?
There were sailors looting your house, and they weren't in the mood to surrender.
I see. All of you did a thorough job of destroying my home, no doubt.
Here, take the batch of potion for your effort. Now I better get inside to see how bad things are. Oh, now he gets snappy. I am happy we robbed that guy. Where the hell is the village elder? Oh, there he is, Elder Main. He's our main man. Ha! And Junie with a fine behind.
Junie, I am doing my best that I can, but we can't risk exploring the ruins at this time.
But where else could William have gone, Elder? You must do something.
And what would you have me do, Junie? Sacrifice the entire village safety for just your husband?
You will be to blame if William comes back to any harm, Elder. I will not have my child growing up without a father.
I understand her anger, but it would be tragic if William were hurt or worse. But she must understand that I have to put the safety of the village first.
That's not appropriate. What happened to make her so upset?
Junie's husband, William, has gone missing. He went to gather some stones outside the village, but with the lizard men attacking the outlying farms, I fear he may have been taken by them.
I don't think we should judge him, so I guess we'll just skip that. Look, I want to talk to you about getting passage on the ship to Neverwinter.
Sadly, that's impossible right now. Every one of our ships has been damaged. None of them are safe for sea travel at the moment. Each time we have made repairs, the lizard folk promptly damage the ships again, and trade with Neverwinter has stopped. And without trade, this village will not have an easy winter.
Is there anything I can do to help then?
I would not send anyone to the danger not knowing what to expect. I suspect William's disappearance has something to do with the lizards, but without knowing for certain, I can't ask anyone to risk their lives.
I'll look into it for you, do not worry.
You certainly travel with interesting companions, so I suspect you're quite capable of handling yourself.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I think we've just been insulted!
Just take it as a compliment, you two.
I did not mean it as an insult. In fact, I assume you're quite remarkable individuals to be able to get past the typical prejudices and band together. Alright, well, that's alright then.
So, you won't object if we look into these things for you?
If you are certain about this, then I have no objections. I think it's safe to say that everyone in Highcliff would be very grateful if you could resolve things for us.
Where should I start looking then, village elder?
The lizard folk have been concentrating their attacks on the farms outside of the village. And only one farmer left is Chandra. She is too stubborn to leave her home even with the attacks. You should start your search with her. She may know something about what she could do to help. Or you could simply wait here for another ambush of lizard folk should they attack. Allow me to mark the location of the farm on your map. I wish you luck on your travels. I look forward to seeing you again.
So we now have to deal with the issue of lizard folk attacking things and not letting us leave. We'll dive into this investigation in the next episode. For now, I wish you all a very nice day in this lovely little village. Bye bye.